All right. All right. Anybody here? Nah, probably not. Yeah, so we're starting pretty late today, but we're gonna run late, I think, because I don't think I really have anything else to do today. It's just one of these days, where you gotta deal with a lot of stuff in the morning and you're running late, and then I'm like, well, fuck it, it's 10:30. I got a few other things to do. I'm already late. Why not be a little late? I'm running late. I'm already running half an hour late. I've told people I'm gonna be late. Why not be a little later? Fuck it. So that's gonna be par for the course with these streams, by the way. Um, the schedule is approximate. It's a dev stream. It's not an entertainment stream. So whatever. Main thing is just to do it, not to be super punctual. So if there's some way I need to convey that in my stream announcements and descriptions and shit, I suppose I need to. Maybe I can do a better job of that. What's going on here? Why is my GPU at 30%, 35%? I'm not doing anything. Am I? Where we got OBS is going at about 7% CPU. What's my stream quality at? Let's turn it down to 360. Does that make a difference? That's weird. Yeah, I've been fiddling with my OBS settings, so that might be the issue, but let's see what happens if I just start the game. I start the game and my GPU drops. What the fuck? Let's see, we go full screen, we start the game, we load up some objects. How are we doing here? 30% GPU, 20% CPU. That's nothing, but I mean, it should be nothing because there's not much in the game yet. Anyway, this is what we're going to be working on. We want to be able to equip and unequip things. And I think actually you can't drop yet, so let's just hide that and put equip and unequip for now. Then we're gonna add the code to actually equip and unequip things, and we're not gonna worry about whether there's already something equipped on that position. So like you can wield a pipe and a dagger and a pistol all in your right hand for now. And then we'll add the code to say, oh, there's something already in that slot, unequip it. And let's see, we should also have something like, like Project Zomboid has this. You hover over equip or something, or just an item, and it has a little hover pop-up saying, this is what you're currently wearing, here's the comparison of their stats, current item, you'll gain like plus 20% armor, plus 20% leg armor, minus 10% speed, or something like that. Let's put that on the list. Let's see, where is fucking inventory? Inventory UI, where are you? Oh, I think it's under, must be under real time. Yeah, there it is. Because it's a system, not just... Oh, did I? Let's see. All right, let's move all this down to there. How deep is that gonna go? 2 tabs, okay. Yeah, get that out of there. It's quiet today on Rumble. Nobody else on who I follow. And certainly nobody who watches either. Oh well. Let's see. I'd say we got a few changes here, but there's nobody here to hear me. Yeah, let's just do this boring shit while nobody's watching. So let's just bookmark that. Where's my bookmark? This, yeah, it's there. I love this editor, but it's a little flaky. Let's see. I got some changes staged here, but it's really not much. Just renaming that function in anticipation of generalizing it from weapons to all items. All right, let's just get the UI set up here. We've got drop, equip, and we're gonna add unequip. So let's just turn off drop for now. And we're gonna do unequip, unequip, and we'll just make an unequip function also. That's gonna be here. Unequip. And we gotta put that in here too. All right, that should be all there is to it. And then what? Item ID. No, I don't think we're gonna need that. We're gonna need the position in the list, aren't we? So that's yeah. Item 1, whatever. So how do we do that? No, that's gonna be that this inventory list is defined up here. It's only for this UI. So how do we figure out what bone the item is attached to? This is going to be just a rough prototype, by the way. We're gonna sort it out a little bit later. So I guess we got to do this. And so what do we, yeah, we don't need that. What's this about active weapon? No, we don't, that's okay. Seems to work. What about, yeah, that's, yeah, that we gotta deal with this, right? No, not the weapon. This would be for any item. So how do we tell what bone it's attached to? Shit. We gotta get this. This and this, and we've just got to do, okay, so that clears the attachment, and that's it, right? Oh, except that's not helping us. So that gives us our bone name. Then we got to get the bone number, and then we got to scan through the bone attachments to figure out what's actually attached to it. And we're just going to make some dumb assumptions here. So this is going to cause some glitches, but it's okay. It's okay for now. So, all right, how do we get our bone index though? Do I have I've got a utility function for that somewhere. Is it in here? Get bone index. There we go. So we need a model and a bone name. That model will be the NPC model. I think that's gonna be, is it like that? We'll see. So we'll just say bone index equals that, and then put the bone name there, and then let's see. Then we gotta scan through the bone attachments. Like I think we do that in here, right? No, that's inventory. Bone attachments. Like that, yeah. And does it have must have a bone also, right? Let's just look at this. Where's bone attachment? Right there. Bone index. Okay. Bone IDX. Let's just use that consistently then. Hang on a second. Let's just move this up here. That's just gonna be I, and so if it's attached to that bone and it has a model, then we're gonna get rid of that model. We don't need that. Then we're gonna do we're gonna unload model. Wait, do we need to unload it? I guess so. Shit. This might screw things up. But let's just try it. So it's gonna be and we just want that also. And do we have anything else on that? Like a name? Active weapon name. What about bone attachments? Yeah, we do. But how does it get its name? So I've moved all this stuff around. Here's add attachment. Name equals label, and where do we get the labels from? Here. So we're gonna have to change the way we equip items also to use that function. So we can't just assume everything is a weapon. So, and we have to figure out. Wait, that tells us the bone right there. So we need to attach it to that bone. We got to do something like this, I guess. Let's see. And that's only for weapons. Let's just copy something from down here. One of these things. And that's going to get a slot label for tweaking the color of it. So, right, so the name of the object is what makes sense. So it's going to be something like that, which is for the ring. So, yeah, we got to do that. There's that little bit of code that's for a weapon only. So let's put that here. And then instead of active weapon model, we're going to put that right in the bone attachment. And that is a pointer, so we can just allocate something and load it in there. Or we could change it to no, I don't know. let's just keep it as a pointer for now. We just have to allocate memory for it. Or does this function do it? It does, yeah. So that handles the model loading now. And does that check if it's a valid model path or anything? No, it just assumes. So we'll do the check here. So let's just say, let's just do this first. And then, if it has one, then we do all this stuff. We gotta get the bone right there, and so that'll be that. And does this look up the bone index too? Yes. And that's the model path. Yep. And what's that about the name? There. And that is a pointer. And this works, this expects it to be pre-allocated. So this only works, that's not going to work with a dynamically allocated string. But let's see, can we just use string dupe? Yeah, it just duplicates the string, returns a pointer to it, and we can free it. And we can put a size limit on it if we want, which might be a good idea. str and dupe. Yeah, that way if there's like a gigabyte of string by mistake, it won't copy the whole thing. So you get a model path, bone name, and name. Yeah. We'll say item name, like that, and a question mark. Let's see, is that get field string name? Yeah, okay. Let's just put that up here, comment that out. That's got to be a str dupe, which means that that's dynamically allocated. So we also got to free it down here. Wait, what about this shit though? Let's just not free it for now. We'll just leak memory for now. That looks good. I'll just put item name there. Wait, what does this function do with the name again? Label. It just assigns a pointer. Okay. Yeah. So we got to allocate that there for now. Then we got to deal with weapons, but we can do that a little bit later. And we just won't worry about any of that yet. So this should cover the basics. Let's see if it works. Of course, we're going to have some mistakes. Yeah, bone attachment. Yeah, like that with a star. Oh yeah, I figured that would be a problem. 777 down. Oh yeah, down here. Wait, no, what the fuck? Get bone index. Where do we? Oh, where is that? Here. So that's just a model by value. And what else? Did we forget a bracket or something? What's this? And what's this? 812. Oh, that. We'll just declare it here. There. Oh, I think I forgot. Oh yeah, label width also. And what else? What else have I screwed up? Something over here. There's definitely something wrong with the brackets here. What what have I done wrong here? Let's just comment that out. Whoops. Like that. Oh, okay. The problem is somewhere else. Like up here. Oh yeah, there. Right there. There we go. Oh, is it doing something? Yeah, there we go. Gun. And can we unequip this stuff also? Let's see. Yeah, that just unequips not quite everything. Oh, that's right. I assigned a couple things to equip on the left hand. And they're just attached at the wrist, which is the base of the hand bone. So we say unequip. There we go. So I think, yeah, that, yep, you can see it there. Barely. If we do this, maybe you can see it better. Bad example. Unequip, equip. Terrible choice of colors too. Let's see if we just go like that. Yeah, you can see it a little better. Can we equip the ring, or can we unequip the ring? Oof. Oh, because I did that in here. So I hard coded it in there. So let's get that out of there. Now we can equip the ring. Hopefully without crashing the game this time. So let's get a nice light colored background. How about it? Can we go in here? That's not very good either. Okay, this'll have to do, I guess. Okay, equip ring. There it is. And can we unequip it? Yes. Once. Okay, well, that was weird. I didn't have any trouble unequipping and re-equipping other items, but that one was a problem for some reason. Weird. But we'll figure it out. No big deal. Anyway, let's get some of this stuff working. So, let's see, rotations and stuff. Let's see. Do we have one for offsets also? Let's see. That would be in here. We got rotation, rotation, rotation. The offset is going to be for any kind of a weapon. Okay, so if damage is not 0, then we do this stuff. Let's see, what else? Scale always applies, so we just do that. And the rotation is like we're gonna need just the rotation for some other things, like yeah, just rotation. And then we got to do this stuff. Let's see. So this thing will load the model if there is one. And unarmed will not have a model, but it's still a weapon with that does damage. And the vampire bite also. So we got to do, what do we do here? We got to set up the damage also. What about the, do we get a bone attachment index? No. But I guess we can compute it from this because it's just a flat array, right? Or we could return the index instead of the bone attachment. That might be easier. Or we could change that. No, you know what might be easier? Let's just change that thing to a pointer. What is it? Weapon bone attachment or something for the NPC. We'll just call it this. Like that. Okay. Then when we unequip it, we also got to deal with that. Let's see. Put it the other way around. Then that. Or that, not like that. NPC. There we go. Well, we could move that into here too. All right, so we got damage, range. No, we can just put that down here. Then we got to do that thing also. So we got scale, right? Yeah. Then we got to do this. What about? Oh, we got to do the model also, huh? Maybe we don't need that anymore. Shit, that's confusing. And if it's a weapon but doesn't have a model, shit. Let's just see what breaks if we comment that out. Sometimes that's the easiest way to figure out what's going to happen. Okay, so we also got to have this. Yeah, see, this is tricky. Okay, hang on. Phone call. All right. What was that? Probably about 10 minutes. So much for just a couple minutes, eh? But yeah, that was my dad calling. I had to talk to him for a bit. I'll catch up with him later. Then I'm like, my wife's cooking lunch. She might as well get that. So we had a segmentation fault there. Whoops. I don't know why. Anyway, let's see if this compiles. Yeah, we got a few things I removed from the structure. So let's see. Okay, that's old. We don't need that anymore. We are gonna want that for the ring. Oh, and I guess yeah, we do have offset positions, so do we have that in here yet? No, but we will. Okay, so this is gonna be the new thing. It's just, where the hell is it? It's right here. Yeah. It's just old crap. And what's this? just do that. Okay. And yeah, that's all connected. Okay, does that do it? Wait, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, whoops. Oh, that's gotta be like this. Yep. And 784. Oh. I say 784. We just need that. All right. Oh, what's that? 731. Oh, right. So now that would be we can just say phone attachment model. All right. Yeah, whatever. Wait, what line was that again? 730. Yeah, right here. I screwed something else up there. Let's see, 560. Dita will notice that my text output is a lot less. He was talking about that he was talking about that last week, how I have so much he's never seen so much text out console output. You know, I was like, yeah, that's really out of hand. I should just comment out a bunch of those printf statements. So I did. That's we don't need all that information now. And if I do, I can always uncomment them again. Okay, now it's in the right orientation. Let's see, why am I dead? What the fuck? Oh, maybe the animation. It's probably an issue with the animations for the active weapon. We gotta actually set that. Otherwise, it's gonna default to 0 or 1 or something. It's gonna default to that. But anyway, we can just run around and see that our models are loading in the correct place. And let's see, can we equip the ring? Now it's huge. Can unequip it. Can unequip that. Can we re-equip it? Yeah, re-equip the ring. Unequip, re-equip. See, it's working fine now. Oh, what was that? Maybe if you re-equip it, but it's already equipped, it's a problem. Let's just try that again. Equip the dagger, equip it again and again, again. Okay, I don't know what the problem was. Dagger, pistol, ring. Oh, maybe it's when we've got 10 slots, and if we equip too many of them, I don't have a check to see if there's any slots available. Or do I? Wait, yes I do. But it's in this function up here. But if there are no free slots, then we return null. So we got to check for that. So if this ends up being null, then we can't do any of this stuff. But we can still make it an active weapon even if you don't see it. Of course, that'll screw everything up. Okay, so that's going to be 0 unless we actually put that in here. So for now, we're just going to leave that. We're just going to put that there as a placeholder, basically, and then we're going to go vector 3 add, just like that again. And what about a scale? No, there's no scale for this. Just that. What else? Yeah, anyway. So weapons are gonna get that regardless of whether they have a model. But that only matters if they have a model. that goes up there. Oh, and then this, let's see, for this, let's say it's gonna be null for starters. And then we can query on that to decide if it's got a model and all that stuff. So let's see. We got the scale right. Yeah, right there. So we just need that for a weapon without a model. Oh wait, that's for weapons. All right, so that goes up here somewhere. Whoops, damn it. Oh, and then what about this stuff here? We don't need that. All right, so if it's a weapon, it'll be that, and okay, that can be null. Let's just put that right up there, and then we'll say if BA bone attachment, then we got to do all this stuff too. And then the animation stuff can go up here. And then this, so if it does not have a bone attachment, then we just gotta put this little stub thing for punching mainly. And I think that'll cover it. And we don't need, I guess we don't need that either, do we? Okay, looks right. Give it another try. We got unarmed, vampire bite, pistol, I guess that's right. What is it? 5 is dagger. Oh, now he's shaking his fist. And we can attack with it. Alright, cool. And we can do unarmed, and we're gonna lose, I think. Oh wait, something is broken with the attacking, so it doesn't actually work at all. Does it? What about with the... Oh, it does work with the dagger. Okay. Let's just check the attack function then. Is this it? Yeah. So we don't need a bone attachment. Is there anything in here that makes sure we have a model? Oh, I don't think so. I don't know why that's not working then. Oh, hey, what's up? Ice Cult. I know your name. Yeah, so there's some kind of... I must have forgotten something. So you've got... oh, there's no weapon... No, that's okay, because we're going to use an identity matrix if there's no bone attachment for the weapon. Hmm. We got the length. We did definitely set that. We got that. What else could it be? Where do we... Here's the attack code right here. Oh wait, that's for NPCs attacking. So what about well, how do we attack? In main loop. Oh, it's gonna be player is attacking, yeah, instead of NPC. So if we have a melee weapon. No, and it is letting us attack. Let's queuing up the animation, setting the swing point to 0, which is fine, I guess. What could it be? What is the problem? What is the major malfunction here? Let me just close some of that crap. It's got to be something in here. Let's see. So, unarmed, 5 damage. Has its animations. Range, no range, so it's 0. That looks fine. So it's got damage, so it's doing this. Damage, range, animations, and length. Also, we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Name, damage, range, length. We got it all. What gives? That's the code that draws it. And there's the code that uses it. Vector 3 transform. Yeah, that should be fine. That's old. Huh. And what about the transform? Do we compute that down here somewhere? Where do we do that? What the fuck? Bone attachment transform. Oh, that's probably computed in the update functions. Yeah. That would be in here. Let's just see. Bone attachments. Yeah, right there. Sometimes if you don't see anything, like what Squishy Banana was saying the other day, like an Unreal Engine, if you don't get results, just use a huge ass number like 5,000. So let's use something like 1.1. That'll be pretty big. We should see a big red line, 3 feet long, because it's meters, unfortunately. So we're on unarmed. We should have a big. See the red line where the dagger is? We should have a line twice as long as that when we're unarmed. But we don't. And just ignore the dagger because we don't have any code to unequip it when we switch weapons yet. But yeah, there we go. But still, unarmed. Vampire bite. Nothing. Unarmed. Nothing. What the? Oh, is it because we don't have a bone attachment? It's because we don't have a fucking bone attachment, that's why. Yeah. So if you've got a weapon without a bone attachment, then we need to create one. And we're doing that in this function, but we need how do we do this? I guess we should just return a bone attachment even if there's no model. So we gotta find a free slot. Oh, okay, but the problem is if there's no model, then we gotta have a Boolean variable to say this is this bone attachment is used, even though it doesn't have anything actually attached to it. Right. Yeah, shit. Or we could just update that scene code where the just open the scene file there. So if it doesn't have a model, so you got to have that alternate transform code. Right, look in here, right? So up here, like that. Except there's nothing for it to there's nothing it can do, right? What about this attack function? So if the weapon does not have a bone attachment, then so I must have changed this. We're losing some information here because we used to assume that the weapon was attached to the hand. So this makes the code run, but it's not right. Yeah, shit. A simplest solution is probably just to return an empty bone attachment. So here, let's just stage our changes and let's say no, not that. bone attachment here. Let's just put a Boolean variable active. It's not active, it's empty, it's available. So then this function here will do, let's see. So if not active, then we'll make it active, and what's this about a model? Oh, right. So if it doesn't have a model path, so we can allow for an empty model path or a null model path, right? So that would be down here somewhere. Well, let's see, up here. So it has to have a bone attachment now. So we can take this condition out of here. We'll never use an identity matrix there. So you got to be attacking and have a bone attachment. Otherwise, there's nothing to update. Okay. Then down here we got a model path. So we're gonna always allow. So there's always going to be a bone attachment. So we go back to this and we just assume it. We just assume it's there. We do that. And then if it has a model, right? No, wait a second. It could, because this still could return null if all the slots are full. So we got to do that. So if it has a model, we do that, I guess. Where do we need the model? Right there. Okay, so we can just put that down here, then that condition. So if it has a model, then we do that. And we're just gonna give it a default length. We're gonna give it a default length up here. Yeah, okay, so that's 1.1. We're gonna change it back to 0.1 in a minute. And we gotta allow for this to be null. So let's see. All right, so we're gonna say model is null. as a default. And then we're going to say if it has a model path, then we're going to do, we're going to load it. And how do we tell if it's a valid model? I think by the mesh count. Yeah, so but even if that fails to load, it's still going to give us a valid model structure, I think. So we could still go like that and that. Whoops. 169 here. So some of these things don't have a valid bone ID. That's got to be something in the init code, right? Which would be down here. These should all be valid bones. Right, these three. And it's the eye that we're having trouble with. So it's saying there's no eyeball. There's no eyeball bone. Is that what it's saying? Where's bone ID? Right there. It should really be a bone name, I guess. Hmm. And we're looking at the NPC model here, not the NPC model, not the other thing. So why the fuck is that 0? Wait, actually that's going to be a -1, not a 0. Huh. Well, let's see. Bone, oops, bone, not, God damn it, not found. We'll call it bone name and Let's call it bone name here also, and here. Bone ID. Just so we don't confuse it with bone index. All right, bone not found. Bone null not found. Huh. The fuck? So we're loading the hair right here. Then we're loading the doing add bone attachment. Second argument is eyeball.r. And 169 is where it's detecting the problem here. Yep. Model, bone name. Bone name. Oh, is it a... No, this is a... Because this is just a pointer, or this is just a... What do you call it? A string literal. Second argument to that function is a string literal bone name, just like that. We got a model, the NPC model, and the bone name. How is that null? All right, well, let's see. Where's that function used? Over here, there. So let's just print bone name. Right, so oh, it's something else. It's not what I thought it was. So we got the spine, eyeballs, and one more thing somewhere. So it's not even from here. Oh, let's just run it in the debugger. That should tell us in the traceback. Oh, it already did, huh? Right. So wait, where the fuck is this? Load NPC. Line 96, huh? Equip item. Unarmed. Oh, that's it. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Yeah, okay, so that calls this equip item unarmed, which is the thing we're trying to debug anyway. So then that's running into a problem somewhere. line 714 here. So does unarmed, it needs to have a bone in here, doesn't it? And it just doesn't, we just haven't specified a bone here. Because we don't have a model, but we still need a bone. And this could end up being like left and right hands, but we'll deal with that later. So that should solve that. And then we should be able to punch and hit people. And we should have our, let's see, where's our line? No, I'm not seeing it. And it's not working. Okay, that works. This doesn't. Well, shit. We're getting close, though. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's working. We can, where does it say bone name? Where did I put that? Over here? Over here? Yeah. So that all works. But we should see a big long weapon bone thing. And we are not. So let's see, where was it again? Here. Length, and then we got this whole thing. So now it's always gonna have a bone attachment. So this should always go through, but this will not. But what about model? That could be the problem. Damn it. That should say something. Okay, length is 1.1. And then is this going to change it? No, it's still 1. Well, no, it's 1.1 for these other NPCs. But what about us? If we go to dagger, it becomes 0.83. And you can see that there. And then if we go to unarmed, it becomes 1.1. But it is not shown, is it? And that's, oh, probably because over here, active weapon dot bone attachment. Yeah, that looks right. And there's the length. But what the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, you're kinda in the chat. How's it going? Thanks for lurking. Well, let's see. We are coming up on 2 hours pretty soon. All right, so wonder who's. Yeah, it might go till about 1. I don't know. Could go longer. Sort of depends if I solve this or if I'm just banging my head against the wall, or we could work on something else too. Maybe we could clean up some of this other stuff. Let's see. Let's check our README. Okay, so this we got that. We got to deal with clothing. So that's gonna be a done, and that's not. And what about unequip? We got that. Yeah, we got that. So then we got to do some UI. We got to make some better UI functions, and well, I don't know about tweaking the rotation, but it would be nice to be able to tweak the bones. So maybe we have like bone like this, right hand, left hand, that finger or whatever. But then we also have a valid bones, which would be a pattern or anything starting with an F, for finger. So you can just cycle through all the fingers. Then we could add a slider for the offset, like how far down the finger joint you want it to be. So we could, yeah, we could do that, I guess. Then I can just imagine that blowing up. So you gotta have your slider to, maybe it'll default to the center of the bone, but it's gonna be, you can go all the way to the top or the bottom of the joint, for something like a ring. Then for a weapon, you want it to default to 0, like right at the joint, I guess. Or maybe we'll have the offsets in here, and then you can just tweak the offsets, maybe, I guess. And then maybe later we'll work on the Lua side for this, all this stuff. Let's just move this up to here. Do that first. Let's put that up there too. We'll save Lua for last, and come back to that later also. Let's see, drop downs and spinners are a pain in the ass, but we already got them in that UI anyway, so no big deal. Let's see. We'll leave that. What about this? I think that's, let's see. Oh, we gotta have active here. Active, yeah, that's the problem. If it's not active, so it doesn't matter if it has a model, a bone attachment model, except for here where we're actually drawing it. So, all right, so if bone attachment is active, then we do this part, and we're gonna bring that all over here, and then if it has a model, then we actually got to draw it. And you notice how I'm using affirmative if statements, none of this if not, then continue. This is a little clearer to read. And we got to have our transform before we draw it. Okay, that should do it. Let's just do a search for BA model. Is there anything else where we... let's see, this is for colors. What the hell is this? This is for loading NVCs. And putting colors in things. Yeah, I guess we'll leave that for now. Okay, what about this? That's our new code. And that's oh, let's see. We've got to unactivate this now. Right. Oh, hang on a sec. Hey, don't, it's okay. Just don't say it. Right, so see you later. Yeah, if any gets on. And is it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that microphone's pretty sensitive though. Yep. I don't know. You'll know who I am. People. We're not too paranoid about doxing, but I just don't like to go out of my way to say like, hey, here's who I am. Here's you know how it is. But I don't really plan to piss off too many people on here. But you know, the thing is, there's always some fucking nut jobs out there. You know, it's not even like your political enemies you got to worry about so much or anything like that. It's just the absolute batshit crazy people. You know, the 1 in a million, one in a billion. There'll be like 5 people in the world who will have it out for you for some retarded crazy reason. And 1 in a billion. But you just don't want to attract them to you or tell them where you are, who you are, where you live, anything like that. Just you never want these people to know you exist in the first place. But yeah, we've run into 1 or 2 of these people over the years, and it is not fucking worth dealing with them. Anyway, let's see. I was just checking to make sure that we aren't. Yeah, I gotta make sure. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, for this. We need to say it's not active. That's the main thing here. And oh, what about this? Yeah, you've got to have an active, you've got to have a bone attachment. So if you switch, if you like unequip your weapon in mid swing, then that becomes, that will become a null and you'll stop attacking. You gotta watch out for this shit in any language, not just C. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's see. So can we punch them now? Yes. Wait, no. Yeah. She's punching me, but yeah. Oh yeah, see there's, oh, and it wasn't really working because because it's like a meter long and it's the tip that, currently only the tip does any damage. I haven't implemented any ray casts along the length. We gotta have ray casts like every 6 inches or so. Just to check the blade travel. It's just it's hard to explain, but this is my dumb way of computing this stuff. Let's, where is it? It's where's blade length? Right there. Weapon length. Back to 10 centimeters. So basically this will be somewhere around your knuckles. And there should be a little red line there in your debug mode. Should be. I don't know if you can even see it, but got a dagger, so you got the red line there. And for unarmed, well, the dagger is still visible. We can unequip that and equip unarmed, and I don't see the red line, but I know it's there because it was 3 feet long before. And can I punch her? Yes. We can just beat the hell out of her. And there's some jank here, but that's okay. All right, we did it. We did that part. Yeah. Let's see. So we could go on to this next. So, but let's see. We gotta commit this. So what do we call that? What do we call this? Kind of clean up wielding, equipping items. Equip any items let's see. Wielding overall. Equip any item. Overhaul weapon wielding. There. Still a prototype. Still a prototype. We got some ways to go with this. Let's see, rings could be normal scale. We'll say valid bones equals just a prefix. How about bone? Nah, we'll just say valid bones for now. That's gonna be a prefix. Now let's actually spell that out. So for when you wield any item that has this option, then we want to have a selector to choose which bone. I really don't feel like working on this now, though. Let's go raid someone on Rumble and the YouTube and see you in stream.